We here with everybody's favorite person, man, the Deontay Wilder hater. He gonna break down Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. Go ahead, man. What's your breakdown?
Before we get in this video, I'd like to give a shout out to all Boxing Guru fans, all Boxing Ego fans, and Fred Barbershop fans. I read a lot of y'all comments. Y'all inspired me. Y'all brought me back for another episode. I want to thank y'all for the sarcasm, remarks, and I want to work hard. It was nice remarks. One called me, instead of Boxing Guru, Boxing Doodle. Give a shout out to him. It was hilarious. I'd like to give a shout out to Carla Jenkins. Yeah, she was a good responder. It was a lot of guys. The one that critiqued me on my delivery approach, excuse me on that. I'd like to thank you for that. I read all the comments. All of them are dear to me. I never take anything serious. I'm for the love of the sport. But we're here right now I'm going to give a shout out to my main man, the key of the city, Sam Watson, before I get into my video. Sam has always been an inspiration to me in my boxing professional career. I'd like to give a shout out to him. Give a shout out to Fred always for putting me on this channel. Much love to everybody. But to get in this fight, this is a tricky fight. Even Vegas odds maker had it as a tricky fight. That's why the odds are very close. And it depends on what Mayweather, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, of what Mayweather wants. I believe Mayweather is pimping Pacquiao. And no disrespect to Manny Pacquiao, he's a great fighter. I've been watching him for so long. No disrespect. I love Manny Pacquiao for everything he's done for the sport. But I believe Mayweather has Manny Pacquiao out here on the host stroll in Las Vegas, Nevada. Instead of bringing in hoes, we're trying to bring in viewerships to see how many views to tempt Mayweather out of retirement. In my opinion, this fight gonna go like this. I believe this is a good fight. We had Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was a loudmouth, not a loudmouth, excuse me for that, very articulate fighter who can draw fans in. Manny deciphered him, broke him down, and I'm looking for him to do the same against Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman at this stage of his career, he's an excellent fighter. You cannot disregard that, but I think now since he's been married into his life, I don't think he's fully committed to the sport of boxing anymore as far as psychologically. I don't know if he's properly healed. When I looked at him at the weigh-in, he made weight, but his body looked slimmer to me and things of that nature. And when you get in the fight, all those might take toll. That's why he had two trainers, in my opinion, to cut the weight, to get the weight down so he can be prepared for a physical task with Manny. But I believe Keith is the expendable fighter, in my opinion, at this point of his career because of what he want to do now in his career. Because the mega fight is Mayweather and Pacquiao 2 again for the money. And then we can relinquish the belt, and the real mega fight is the winner of Sean Porter and Earl Spence against Bud Crawford, because the fights across the pond brings in more money. I don't believe the household fights on PVC will bring in the money, because today at the weigh-in, while I was at the weigh-in, a lot of people booed Thurman, but that's how sometimes you get popular, you know, being the bad guy, being the villain. But everything that Thurman put into the sport of boxing, I don't think they should have booed him like that, because he's an excellent fighter. But I just believe with the time off, the transition of being married and different things like that, I'm glad he's getting a big payday. But at this time, I think, you know, he might be the expendable fighter. So with that said, I'm looking for Manny to stay close to Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman don't work too good on the inside. Sean showed you, Josecito Lopez, my boy Robert Guerrero showed you, when you stay close to him, you can get work off. And with Manny being the shorter fighter, you got to keep your hands up, cut the ring off. Once Keith's load up on good punches, you got to stay close and stay inside and work. So I'm looking for Manny to squeak out maybe a late round, not stoppage, but it's going to be a dominant performance in the late rounds where it's going to lean toward his favor. And so that's where the draw is going to come in, where it might tempt Mayweather to come out. But like I said, this is the fight that's going to transition PBC to Earl Spence and Sean Porter, and that's going to be an excellent fight. I like Sean Porter chances, but they got to tweak a couple things against Earl Spence. Earl Spence is the favorite in my opinion because he's naturally bigger. But if Sean and Kenny comes with the right game plan, comes with angles, stay low, then you're going to be able to see.
Let's talk about that in a separate video.
Oh, okay.
Stay
Sorry
on
about
this
that.
one, then we can do another video on that.
But like I said, with the Keith Thurman Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao, with this one, like I said, it's all what Mayweather wants because the money is about Mayweather. That's why they brought him over to this league with the PBC, is to draw the money back. And the only thing that's going to draw it right now is Manny and Mayweather too, because Thurman them doesn't draw like that, but they're excellent fighters. You can't discredit them like that. But I just believe we got to have a round two of Mayweather. I believe Mayweather's in the secret gym, training, keeping his weight down, staying in fight weight like he did with Marquez. He was gone from the sport for 2 years in that fight, and he was able to just come back and jump into a top contender. So I'm looking for him to do the same thing if the numbers are right. I'm looking for the numbers to be in this fight 700,000 buys. So that's good money to bring Mayweather in because it's a lucrative deal. So I'm looking for Manny to win in a close, dominant fashion at the end. Because Keith gonna look good in the first round, but as the fight fades, he gonna run and get tired because of the weight loss and all that. And I think Manny gonna touch him to the body. Yeah, so I'm going with Manny.